Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news, this time for the week ending the 28th of April, going over the week's goings-on in the community, roadmap updates and official shows. Highlights this time include the Vanguard Rework and information on Narcotics with the Twitch Pacheco mission and where to sell them. Let's start with the weekly newsletter. Citizens are in the verse exploring 3.5, while the devs continue to work on quality of life improvements to be rolled out in a smaller upcoming patch, so keep reporting every issue you encounter. As development thunders on towards Alpha 3.6, our weekly update series returns with a new name, a revamped format, and a focus on taking you inside Star Citizen's development firsthand. Also this week, the Red Brothers bring it home, Jump Point walks the path of the tortoise, and our live Friday show changes its name to Inside Star Citizen, and Star Citizen's live show, RTV, delivers you some shenanigans that you crave. This week's sneak peek was of the maglev transit system at Microtech. All of the links to this week's news and the newsletter can be found down below. 3.5 hotfix patch. So Star Citizen's 3.5 alpha is live and had a hotfix helping recently with some of the major issues that the live build had suffered. Ships can now leave planetary major landing zones, for example. There is a lot more work to do, a lot of tweaking to get the flight model working correctly and in a better state. Issues with AI and that sort of stuff. So they are working through lots of little outlying issues and bug fixes and stuff like that. So expect some 3.5.x patches in the very near future. For the roadmap for the Persistent Universe and 3.6, there was significant progress on rest stop stations, FPS weapon attachments, the Vanguard rework, and the lore system. For Squadron 42, a lot of the chapters for Episode 1 have seen delays and rescheduling, pushing them back a quarter or so. This means all of them are now planned for their production and polish at the moment for Q2 2020, I believe. So we could potentially see a delay of that by at least a quarter in the future. We will have to wait and see if this pushes back the beta and alpha phases of the game or not. Feature-wise, as with Star Citizen's Persistent Universe last week in the roadmap, there are 3 features that are pushed back from Q2 to Q3, being FPS close combat, player status system, and NPC healing. Star Citizen AI has seen a lot of work and tasks completed across the board as well. Around the Verse has been rebranded to Inside Star Citizen and is very much hosted by Disco Lando and shenanigans that he does. It has well-polished segments and news items in there, but it's pretty much doing the same role as Around the Verse did. The old CPU particle and lighting systems are being replaced with a new GPU one that is much better performance and quality-wise. They showed the Vanguard rework progress. The central interior modules, loadouts, and colours of the Vanguard will change between the variants, but the rest of the ship has now changed and is standardised across all of the hulls, including the hoplite. There is a dedicated component room, beds for crew and living areas, equipment storage, a better ramp at the back. The Warden has some form of server station to interact with. The Harbinger has a torpedo launcher that you can see the torpedoes loading in and launching from, and station in its central module that you can interact with. The Hoplite has seating for an additional 6 troops and storage for 12 standard weapons and 2 heavy ones at the moment. There were also some updates to the concept of Orison, the Crusader landing zone planned for 3.9. It's very clean, kind of planned community style of area. Green, clean, floating platforms and shipyards. Very cool looking. On Reverse the Verse, they actually played through a Twitch Pacheco mission. Completing other missions and building up rep is now the best way of getting chosen for a mission being generated from a mission giver that is appropriate to you based on your virtue or your reputation and crime stat. And reputation, virtue, and crime stat are all working in the game now. Reliability is built up by completing missions. If you are unable to complete one, try aborting it rather than failing it, if possible. The Twitch counter mission, Seize and Destroy, is generated when someone gets close to the underground facility or underground bunker storehouse that is actually on the Twitch Pacheco mission. So it is available, that counter mission, the Seize and Destroy mission, for up to 4 players on a server to accept that have a positive or neutral virtue. Basically, you're not a criminal or an outlaw player. Very soon they will be able to spawn NPCs to reinforce and to take these missions, get involved with these missions as they are in progress. In the Twitch mission, the box of maize, the mission item, along with all the other narcotics can be destroyed. That is the purpose of the counter mission. Those players are trying to destroy those sort of drugs. Other than the maze, though, the dozens and dozens of boxes are actually cargo and have names and can be sold at Grimhex, other than the Slam, which is sellable at Rest Stop Hurston L5. The boxes there range from Widow, Slam, Etam, and Ultratoxin, but the most common one there is Neon. All of these can actually now be purchased around the various new drug labs on moons around the Stanton system as well. In the future, they are talking about if you destroy these packages near NPCs and players, then they will potentially suffer the effects of the particular narcotic package that you destroyed, because there would be a huge amount of it in the air if you destroyed it. Anyway, that's it for this week's news. I am at BritishCon for the weekend. I will be asking some of the questions that people have posted on my channel over the last few days to appropriate devs, and I should be making a video when I get back on Monday about that, so stay tuned for that. If you've got any questions, I'll try and check the comments section here while I'm at CitizenCon and the Bar Citizen afterwards, to see if there's anything appropriate else to ask. But you take care, guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you when I'm back. Every month, we have a giveaway for a Star Citizen ship. For April 2019, we are giving away a Drake Corsair with lifetime insurance. It's the new concept ship focused on exploration, and the loaner for that ship is currently the Constellation Aquila and the Buccaneer. To be in for a chance of winning, be subscribed to my channel and comment on any video that I put out during April. Full details in the description below. Need a PC or upgrade to play Star Citizen? Consider Shadow. Shadow is a cloud-based subscription alternative to a gaming PC, and it works with Star Citizen Alpha 3.5 better than it ever has. It leverages the power of the internet to give you a Windows 10 gaming environment, potentially anywhere. Check out the links below or go to shadow.tech for more information. Use the code BoredGamer to receive a discount on your subscription if you do decide to try it. I'm not sponsored or